Ain't no love, my heart, bitch, is over. Taking purse every day, I'd never be sober. I don't wanna fuck with you, it's over.
YouTube, we back with another video, man. Shit, today we going to another signing day. I ain't supposed to other one like a dumbass, but whatever. This is my boy CJ, as y'all seen. It was the first playoff game or whatever. That boy teed up. Roll the clip.
Niggas say he killing me, but not today. I had to go and spray the crib up cause dog got away. Don't know why I just bought these 2 pints and I got a head. I can show you how to make $1,100 a lot of ways. She get whatever cause she loyal. What you want, a helicopter, babe? Known for cutting dope. I done did more hits than Dr. Dre. Shit on a nigga with my fro out, bitch, I'm Dr. Send my dog to go and bust the script for me like what the doctor. If a nigga robbed me last night, 20 people getting shot. Today I dropped the EP, a Cuban link and I dropped bumped in the dog. He was quiet, but on the net he had a lot to say. And Threezy downtown with 2 Glocks, our pocket safe. Alright, let's get physical. Bro caught a pistol case and got locked.
As you can see, he's that nigga. Today, we trying to see what school he really finna go to. Shit, he had quite a few offers. He had some good shit. He went on a couple visits. I know one of them was like Coastal Carolina, and he had a Sanford visit, and shit, he went on a couple more. I ain't gonna lie, I think I know where he going. I think like from my standpoint and like what I would do, and like a school I'd probably go to is probably Sanford. That's a good one. So shit, we finna see what bruh finna do and shit. As y'all know, his brother did pass away last year around I think it was June. R.I.P. John, oh my dog. But most definitely, man. Much love for this boy, for real. Stay tuned. GG.
All our coaches for giving me the skills and always being on my butt about hitting my plays and making me a better player. And it's just a great honor to like be here, sitting down here, picking my schools. But with that being said, I will be signing Columbia University.
Bad bitches love me, and I love them back. Take her for the night, but after that, then you could have her back. I'm on fire, you not a match. No money, I'm...
How much this cat right here means to lead football. As we move on, without these guys and all the seniors that come after them, in this little time period in human history, these 2 guys, along with several of you that are in here, have changed the trajectory of what Leeds football is. You are so well respected around the state, and you've had a great record, which is fantastic, all that kind of stuff, okay? But we tear it all down to what do you do daily, and here's what I know about CJ Douglas. So CJ is a natural leader. He served on our leadership council for multiple years. He and Nick Bradford actually were the guys I'd always go to, and I'd say every week, who are the captains? What do we wear? Control of the team. So that council sets the precedent in the locker room from a non-coach perspective. This guy right here was the ultimate leader. We asked him to play defense. We asked him to play offense. He returned every kick probably for the last 2 or 3 years, unless I wanted to block a punt, and then I put him up there on the front and let somebody else catch it back deep. He has been all-state, multiple regional awards, had offers coming out of his junior year, got some unbelievable offers, and this is not all of them up here. I know of at least one that's missing, that's a big time deal. And he, like Christian, did something very smart. Of course, his parents were going to make sure this happened. They're both educators, and grades are a priority. This guy makes outstanding grades. So when a Sanford University or Army or Navy or Lehigh want you to come to their school, those kind of institutions They wanna see the transcript first, and then they'll look at your tape. And he took care of his business, which is a great accomplishment. And he is about to let us all know where he is going to college. CJ Douglas.
First, I want to say all praise goes to God Almighty. I wouldn't be in this position today if it wasn't for him. If it wasn't for my parents, my mom and my dad, all of my family, my sister, my beloved brother, but just everybody around me, my Uncle Tim, my Uncle Show. I get so many names. Pastor Jeff in the audience right here. Just so many role models that I had growing up in my life, teaching me how to be a good young man, a great young man. And I think I was fortunate, you know, a lot of kids that go home, and they don't get the experience, you know, a father figure in their life to, you know, go home and teach you things. And I just had the advantage, you know, I was able to go home and then watch film, but I also had my dad watching film already. So I would go home and my dad would be like, hey, you did this play wrong, you did this play wrong. So, and my uncle too, you know, I had a lot of them. And I know a lot of times he was yelling at me while I'm on the field, not to wave him off, but there's a lot of things that I'm grateful for my father. You know, I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for him. Yeah. And you know, just for having the church behind my back, Pastor Jeff, I could say he did so much for me this year. The things that I went through, the hardships that I experienced with what happened to my brother, and being able to live with that, but you know, carry his legacy on through me. But you know, I learned that you know I can only control what I can control, and you know God has my own path for me, and man, I love my brother to death. So I want to thank my teammates too. You know, have the highlights that I have and the interception I have. I wouldn't have if it wasn't for that defensive line, Coach Coleman. Those guys they get great pressure. They make the quarterback throw the ball within 2 to 3 seconds still. So when you a DB like me and you got a D-line that can get pressure like they do, and a defensive coordinator that can call plays and adjust on the fly like Coach Wall can, you know, you're always gonna be successful in that aspect. But with that being said, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of sleepless nights, and a lot of time spent talking to my parents after this weekend, and after everything I've gone through, I decided to do a late flip and switch to I'm switching. I'm going to Samford University.
Let's go. I ain't fucking with you bitches over. You can leave me alone, quit calling my phone. You know that I'm trapping and moving is older. 007, I move like a soldier. You a little dirty hoe, move like a slime. You know I can't cook, I'd rather go grind. I hate the trap, but I hustle for mine. And if I go broke, then I'm pulling the crime. If I go broke, then I'm pulling the crime. Give me all the cash, I need all of mine. This the law that you live when you slime. Can't wait to meet Johnny, I'm trying to go shine. Damn, I wanna foot through the hoe, but she slime. Ain't no love in my heart, bitch, it's over. Taking purse every day, I'd never be sober.
Got your big fat funk ass in there and got you something though. You made sure your big ass don't eat.